for us to do it together. So, Father God, in the name of Jesus, thank you for today, God. Thank you for life, health, and strength. Thank you for being who you are, God. I just thank you for loving us, being there for us, holding our hand, and just being love, the love that we need, God. You supply all our needs, and I just thank you for being that for us, God. Please forgive us for anything wrong we may have said, done, thought, or felt, God. Please forgive us for anything wrong we may have done to ourselves or to you or just to anybody else, God. Help us to be better. Help us to do better. Help us to strive for better, God. Help us to become a better version of ourselves every single day, God, starting today, for us to just elevate and push to be better people. Today I pray and ask you for you to remove me out of the way, God, and for you to take the wheel in this episode, God. I pray for you to feed your people. I pray for you to give me the words to say to feed your people, God. I pray for you to just be in the front of this episode. Um, I just pray that somebody receives something, everybody receives something today that they could take with them and to carry, with them in their journey of life. If they never hear my voice again, I just pray that they receive something from you this morning, God. In Jesus' name, I pray, amen. So today is a new day. It's a new opportunity to just live and to grow and just develop into a better version of yourself. Just singly talking about today. It is a new day to become a better version of you. Of course, we say new year, new me, or, stuff like that. But every single day is a day to renew yourself and to get right with yourself and God. Creating better around you, creating better for your family, creating better for the people you love, or just, everybody around you in general. I brought up last week that every encounter that we have with somebody affects them, whether it's positively or negatively or just neutral. Like it has some type of effect of when you encounter, like I said, like even if you're at a stoplight and you look over at the person, just a smile can change that person's, day. So I'm just saying that to say that we all have the power to be an influence on somebody else's life. So at all times, try to be that better version, even for yourself, not even just about other people. Be that better version for you to create that positive space around you, positive mindset, just being the best version of yourself for yourself and other people. And I just want to thank God for just being here every step that I take, every step that we take. I just want to take this time to thank God for just being who He is for us daily. Every single day, God is consistent in our lives, and I just really want to thank Him for just being that. Even in our inconsistency, even though our emotions fluctuate, even though our mind just goes and we become a whole different person the next day than we were yesterday, for the better or worse, but I'm just saying how we can fluctuate, but God stays the same. His love remains the same. He is just God every single day, all day, and I thank Him for that, for just being consistent, something that we can count on, something that we can always depend on at any hour, any day, no matter how we feel, no matter what we're going through, no matter what, God is there. And He gives us everything that we need. In those moments that we look for Him when we're down, He's there to give us that thing to make us feel better. Or, it's up to us, of course, to take the next step to apply it to our lives, but He's always there to feed us. It's just up to us to, want it. You know what I mean? But He's always there. The opportunity is always there. So I just want to thank God for that, loving us so much, to give us what we need, to supply all our needs, and even sometimes our wants. God even gives us things that we don't deserve. Really, if we really just think back on, or just think about the stuff that we've done, or, the mistakes we've made, or the wrong that we've done to people, do we even deserve God's love? You know what I mean? The capacity of love that He has for us, do we even deserve it? So that's what I want to thank God for today, is just being consistent and loving us no matter what, no matter how we feel, no matter what we do, no matter if today I didn't feel like praying, if today I didn't feel like, having this happy-go-lucky mindset today, God still loves me like He loved me yesterday. So I just want to really take this time to appreciate God, and for all of us to just soak in how much He loves us. How much He, like, no matter what we do, no matter what mistakes we make, no matter what trials we make, what trials we go through, God is literally there holding our hand. Even in those moments of, God, please get me out of this situation. Lord, please, yes, sometimes He gonna allow us to go through it. We put ourselves there. Sometimes we got to go through it. But it's still out of love. We still grow from it. We still get something positive out of the times that we do go through the things that we put ourselves through. You know what I mean? God, even though we put ourselves there, God still brings growth out of it. He still brings love out of it. You know, the things, if we look back and say, you know, dang, I messed up here. And then, you know what I'm saying? This added fire to my story. Or, you know, I messed up there, but God still made that error beautiful. You know what I mean? So like I said, God is so consistent. He's so loving and caring, and I really just want to appreciate him today for that. I want us all to. I just really want us all to soak that in, how good God is and how much he loves us. So, you know, like every morning, well, not every morning, but every Wednesday episode, we have 4 affirmations. I'm gonna read them, and I want everyone to either, like I always say, repeat them to yourself. You know, really allow these affirmations to soak in. Feed yourself, feed your mind, feed your body, feed your soul, feed your spirit. You know, soak them in, say them out loud to yourself so that it can really resonate and you can really believe them. You know, so like I said, if you have to repeat them to yourself, do that. If you want to write them down as we go, you know, do that. Whatever you need to do to really receive these affirmations, I want you to, you know, take that extra step to do it. Like I said, even if it's just saying it out loud right now and really believing them, you know, and say them to yourself with expectancy, you know, truly believing in every single word that you say. So the first affirmation is, today I will let go of whatever is hindering me from growth. The second one is, today I will appreciate everything I am surrounded by. The third one is, today I will love and accept all of myself. And the fourth one is, today I will be the best version of myself. So, you know, like I said, I want us to really believe in all these affirmations. You know, like I say, every episode, positive thinking can really shift any situation we find ourselves in. It's all about our perspective, our outlook on our own situation. You know, because we all go through things. We all go through things in life. Everybody does. Don't ever think that somebody else's situation is better than yours. Don't ever wish to, oh, I wish I could, you know, do this like this person. I wish I had money. I wish I had fame. I wish I had clout. I wish I had whatever it is that you wish that you have. Those people with it, you never know what they had to do to get it. You never know what they have to do to maintain it. You don't know what they, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't even guarantee you happiness and joy. You know, so it's really all about perspective of how you look at life, because we all go through things. Like I said, we all have trials and tribulation. We all have tests. We all go through things in life. Everybody does. But it's all about how you look at life. You know, there's a song, I think it's by Lauryn Hill, There's Hope, talking about, it's called There's Hope. And it's talking about how there's a blind man in another country. You would think he don't have nothing. You would think that he's sad, upset. You know what I mean? He asks her, how is it, you know, in the United States, how is it over there? She's complaining and she's saying all this and that. But he's saying that, like, you know, joy is within. I'm happy. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I have peace. I have love. I have joy. I'm good. He's blind and he's poor. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your perspective. Don't ever wish to be in somebody else's shoes, because we all go through things in life. It's all about, you know, how you handle yours, how you look at your situations, how you choose to overcome. You choose to have that joy, that peace. You know, you have to choose to want better for yourself. So like I said, it's all about perspective, you know. So I want us to say these affirmations one more time to really soak in our new outlook, you know, or soak in these affirmations and say them to ourselves so that we can really believe them and walk in them, you know. So like I said, say them out loud if you have to, write them down if you need to. Then after you read them, I want us all to take a deep breath and accept them. So the first one is, today I will let go of whatever is hindering me from growth. The second one is, today I will appreciate everything I am surrounded by. The third one is, today I will love and accept all of myself. And the fourth one is, today I will be the best version of myself. And we're going to take a deep breath and let it out. Okay, so this episode, y'all, honestly, this morning, last night. Okay, so last night I was preparing for this episode, right? And I was, I did these, I got my affirmations, I got my intro, you know, working my way into my, preparing for this episode today. And somebody vented to me last night, right? And they're talking to me, and I know for a fact that they have they're dealing with, I don't want to say that they have this, but they're dealing with and overcoming and coming out of depression. And as we know, or if you don't know, if you're new, I shared that I have had depression, and it's still kind of like a I don't think, I don't say that I still have depression, though, but familiar, I'll put it like a familiar spirit, or like a familiar, my body and my mind is kind of familiar with it. Not saying that it still has a hold on me, but it's something I've been through. So, whenever I come across it, or it's in my path, or it's just a familiar spirit, I'll put it like that. And I still have hiccups sometimes, as far as like, because that is something that my mind is familiar with. It's like when I do begin to overthink, or I begin to get sad, or I begin to worry, and I have doubt, it starts off like that. Of course, it tries to lead into something else, because that's what I've been through, and my mind is familiar to me. You know what I mean? So, just saying that, if you have had depression and you find yourself in places, this is just because I feel led to talk about this real quick. It doesn't really have to do, it kind of does, it ties in, it's about depression. But if you have been through depression before, um it's really important for you to build a good mindset, and build your mental up, so that when situations, because you're gonna worry sometimes, you're gonna have times when your faith is a little rocky, you know what I mean? So like, you have to stay ready, as far as like feeding yourself daily, making sure you get what you need. Maybe the next person doesn't have to pray as much as you do. Maybe the next person doesn't have to have that alone time to really reset and recharge and talk. Maybe the next person won't need that, but because, you just need that extra, just make sure you're feeding yourself properly. I'll put it like that. But anywho, sorry, back to what I was saying, about the person venting. It was kind of familiar to me. So, and also when you're in this field of helping and, serving and ministry, spirits do travel. I was talking to my mom about this morning. She made me realize it and made it click, because I was really heavy this morning. But yeah, so I'm giving her advice, and I'm talking to her, whatever, and not even realizing that it's not even something you can realize, because it's spiritual. But I'm gonna just put it like, I feel like that familiar spirit kind of lingered around me, because I prayed it off of her, and I talked to her, gave her advice. I'm, pulling her through, and she, at the end, she's like, wow, I didn't think about it like that. I feel better. I feel good. Spirits are real. So I feel like that spirit kind of lingered, in this area, in this realm of where we were. I feel like it really did. And it took a toll on me. Like, after that, I tried to get back. Like I said, I did my affirmations, and I gave her advice, and I could not get past that. Like, I just became very, like, heavy. Very, very heavy. And I started to feel like, I just want to, the way I put it was, I just want to go into hibernation. Like, I just want to, that's the word that I got, is hibernation. And that's like, an extended amount of time, like, just in, I guess you could say, I don't want to put darkness. It doesn't have to be that, but, well, is it? You know what I mean? I'm kind of talking to y'all and talking my way through it, because, like I said, this just happened last night into this morning. Kind of like taking a vent break, I guess you could say, and just kind of talking to y'all about it, just in case, somebody else could be feeling like this, or just to kind of get it out. You know what I mean? So this episode, I guess, is just more so a vent break, and just, I don't know. But anywho, back to what I was saying. I just felt very heavy, and I just wanted to, like I said, the word was hibernation. I guess it's like, just stay to myself, just be by myself. And like, the way I was saying it, though, I kept saying it's not negative, though. Like, it's not negative, it's a positive hibernation. Like, I just want to be by myself and just be with me. But Obviously it wasn't positive because of the fact that I couldn't get back into my word and my message for this morning. Now that I'm realizing, like I said, I'm talking my way through it now, honestly. So I'm realizing now that obviously it wasn't positive. If I couldn't get back up and finish out this episode, or finish out my thoughts and really be fed in that area, be continue to be fed by God in that place that I was last night and this morning, obviously it was not positive. No matter how much I wanted to convince myself that this isn't a bad thing, that I want to be all totally alone in my room in darkness, like, like I kept telling myself it's positive, but obviously not if I could not get I could not be fed spiritually. I couldn't. So, um, just saying how spirits can travel and that we have to guard our minds, guard our hearts. It's not, of course I'm going to continue to help, of course I'm going to continue to feed, I'm going to continue to be there, but I have to make sure that I pray. I slacked last night. I did. I normally pray myself in and pray myself out when I am helping somebody, because spirits really do travel. And I just want to, also just talk about people that have had depression, or have been in a low, like a not regular sadness, in a low state of mind, very low state of mind, that we have to feed ourselves daily. Don't ever get comfortable to feel like, okay, I don't have to pray anymore. I don't have to, clear my head and just relax and take those moments for myself anymore. I don't have to, paint to ease my mind, or to, what I'm saying, don't get too comfortable to where you feel like you can do it on your own. I put it like that. We still need God. We still need him to help us, and to lead us, and to guide us, and to be there in those moments of, when those spirits are lingering around us. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't believe, and I'm not going to claim that spirit attached to me. It didn't, but it did linger in the area to just kind of get me to bite. You know what I mean? And I thank God for putting on my heart this morning to call my mama. Like, I called her this morning because I'm like, Mom, I'm not feeling it this morning. Like, I'm really not. I'm finna cancel. Like, I don't want to do it. My mind was almost made up. Literally almost made up to cancel this morning. I was just like, you know what? I still had that in me to call my mama to get that hope. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's why I know that the spirit didn't attach to me, but it lingered in my area to get me to bite. You know what I mean? So we have to stay prayed up. We have to stay, wanting better. You know what I mean? And I say that as in wanting better, as in how this morning I still called my mama to give me that hope. You know what I mean? We still have to want better. We have to still want that peace. We have to still want that love, that joy, that we still have to have that urge to keep going. You know what I mean? And not forcing it. No, I wasn't just going to be like, no, I have to do this morning. No, I just called my mama for some inspiration and some motivation to do it. You know what I mean? So, I just want to, take this time to appreciate her for being there for me, and for God, speaking through her to speak to me. Because this morning, honestly, I was about to bring my mom on, and she just talked for me because I wasn't feeling it. Like, I was like, once she told me, okay, you're not canceling, like, you're not doing that, this is attack, like, this is not of God. This is not of God. You're not gonna cancel. So, we were just like, okay, she could talk for me. But but she was telling me also to this, you don't have to know the answers. You don't have to know why. You don't have to know what's going on. Nothing. Just get on, and God will give you the words to say. God will, replenish you. God, you know what I'm saying? God, just trust God. We can't do everything by ourselves. No, in your power, you're weak. In your power, you probably can't. In your power, yeah, you're gonna, you feel like that you can't get on and do it today. But that's why we have God. That's why this is, it's why God is in the front of this. You know what I'm saying? It's not you anyway. It's not you talking anyway. It's God. And I'm literally like, no, I don't know how to just get on. And I don't know. I'm just not in the place to do it. And I just thank God for my mama being there to push me. So when I'm saying that, to say that when those times that we do feel down, and those times that we do feel like we can't, in those times that we just feel like, I don't want to help anymore. Because that's what I was saying. Not that I don't want to help anymore. I'm just like, why do I always have to, put somebody else's feelings over mine? Like, I don't want to do it today, so I don't want to do it today. Like, but we are here to help. We are here to feed. We are here to be there for the next person. And this is not even necessarily, not even knowing that this is more so for me. Like, yes, I'm helping yes, I'm helping other people. Yes, somebody else can, like I said, I pray somebody is able to pull something from this episode. I pray everybody is. But I just want to thank God for this opportunity for me to take this vent break and me to talk and me to not knowing that this is going to make me feel better. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know. I just said a lot, but I don't know. I just thank God. I really do. And I just want to encourage anybody that has problems with overthinking, has problems with just getting a whiff of sadness out of nowhere, or like anybody that has any type of like real like it's hard, it's really hard, not really hard, but once I get to thinking, I start overthinking and overthinking and overthinking, it can literally put me in a place of like, I don't want to be here. Like, I just don't want to be here. Life is too much. Everything is too much. Like, I just can't. So just kind of speaking to those people that have problems with anxiety, overthinking, any mental health issue, just to feed yourself daily. And in those moments of weakness, call somebody. In those moments of weakness, reach out. There's people around you that love you. And if not, talk to God. If not, call me. I have Vent Break for a reason, for us all to grow together. This platform is here for us all to literally grow together. And if you feel like you have nothing, you have nobody, you don't know what to do, you're on your last limb, your last day, like you don't know if you can make it to tomorrow, please reach out. Like, that's what Vent Break is here for. Literally. Like, I love doing, like, it's never a burden, it's never maybe, I don't really want to, maybe it'd be too much to talk of, never. Like, it's never that. I love this. This is what I love to do. I love Vent Break. I love helping people. I love just being able to be there for somebody else, and God speaking through me to speak to the next person. So yeah, like I said, if you have those cycles of depression, anxiety, overthinking, worrying, doubt, fear, extreme emotions of any of those, or plus there's more, but if you have any problems, you have to feed yourself daily. I guess that's the moral of today, is to feed yourself daily, because spirits are real and spirits travel, and familiar spirits, if something is familiar to you, it's gonna I don't know, let me word it the right way. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna give an example so it could be clear. Let's say you are alcoholic and you've overcome that, and you don't drink anymore, not one sip. And let's say that you're out, you're at a family function and there's liquor there, and you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean by familiar. Something's familiar to you, that in that moment it may not attach to you for you to go and drink it, but it could run thoughts through your head. I'll put it like that. Like, it can run thoughts through your head, and like, that's why I'm saying that we have to feed ourselves daily, because in those moments of weakness that do come, they are coming. We're gonna have times when we are gonna get weak, or weakness is gonna try to come. You know what I mean? We're going to be tested. I'll put it like that. We're going to be tested. We're going to go through trials. We're going to go through things in life. That's why we have to feed ourselves daily, so that we can be ready for moments like that. For if that liquor is around, just you using a comparison. If that liquor is around, or that depression is there, or that, whatever it is there, you're able to overcome it. So like I said, in those moments, like just going based off of the same example of liquor, you could call your friend, or call your mom, your grandma, whoever it is, your cousin. Hey, I feel weak right now. And it has to be a person that is going to spiritually feed you. Don't call that person that you know is going to make you do it, or gonna not make you do it, but feed those negative thoughts. No. Or if you're sad and depressed, that person is just going to make it worse. No, don't call them. Call somebody that you know is going to feed you and help you and push you. You know what I'm saying? In those moments of weakness. Or like I said, take a vent break. Follow me on Instagram at ventbreak, vent break. Vent break. Follow me. There's a link in my bio where you can vent anonymously. I won't even know who you are, and just stay tuned to the page and I'll answer your vent break. Or you can DM me. So many people are now comfortable with just literally messaging me themselves and just talking, and or asking for prayer, or asking for just saying what's on your mind. Just literally let it out. Send a voice message, send a video, whatever you need to do. Help yourself, help you. Talk to me. I'm here for a reason. God has placed wisdom. God has placed so much in me to help the next person. And even in whenever somebody vents, I literally pray and ask God to give me the words to say to you personally. I don't give broad, you're gonna make it. You're gonna overcome. No, I don't give those broad answers. I'm right in your face, eye to eye. Like, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help you understand what God is trying to say to you. So if anybody needs that, I'm here. No matter what it is, it can be small, whatever it is, I'm here. And I just appreciate everybody that's also here for me. I appreciate y'all, every listener, everybody that's here, because you know what I mean. We still all go through life, And like I said, I guess I don't know. I just appreciate y'all a lot. I do. It keeps me going when I get those encouraging messages after the shows, and just, you know what I mean. So if that encourages me, so that's why I love to encourage the next person. I know how good it feels. So I feel like that should all be our mindset. I know how good it feels to be encouraged. I know how good it feels to be uplifted. So just do that for the next person. Be there for the next person. Love everybody. Like I said, this episode was more of a vent break for myself, but I just pray that it helped the next person. You know what I mean? It's definitely helped me so much. I feel so much better, feel so much lighter. I just want to thank God today for everybody's life, for life in general. God is so good. God is so amazing. And I just want to thank him and praise him. And yeah, so I just pray that everybody receives something this morning. I pray that everybody's able to pull something from this message. I pray that God was able to speak through me to bless your week ahead or your entire life if you never hear my voice again. I pray that you were able to pull something that you can apply to just, to better yourself, and help the next person, whatever it is. I just pray that everybody was fed in some way. So, God bless you, and I pray that you soak in self-love and awareness. I pray that we all make today a great day. I pray that we all make today better than yesterday. And follow Ventbreak on Instagram at VENTBREAK for a spiritual vitamin.